Skylar and Plux have found all 3 of the fuses to open the siphon, which they were trying to open up to help get Skylar's memories back. But, in doing so, CRT arrived on the island and is now weaponizing it against the planet in order to, well, destroy the planet, which is obviously not good. So now, Skylar and Plux need to make their way up to CRT's spaceship and take him down before he has a chance to complete his evil plan. But we're not doing that in this video. In this video, we're going to be covering up some loose ends that we haven't tied up yet. You might have noticed, throughout the past few videos, we've been walking by a bunch of cages and stuff with tinier versions of the Elder over here. She described them earlier on in the game, back in part 1, I believe. They're the Loa, and CRT imprisoned them, all over the island. As you can see, there's one over here. Let's jump over here. Yeah, so we got a bunch of these cages here, which you gotta pay the crystals for in order to open them. They all cost 100 crystals. So if we pay them, it'll free up the Loa. And as you can see on the right side of the screen, there's a set number of Loa in each area of the game. And now that we've completed all the main missions, I thought it'd probably be a good idea to dedicate a whole video to show where all of the different Loa locations are. And we're going to start with the hub area. When you first start up the game, you're not able to find all of the Loa quite yet, because you need all the power-ups to do them in. But now that we have all the power-ups, we can go ahead and get all of the Loa in the hub area in one go, without having to backtrack or anything. So let's go and get the next one over here. The next one is over here. As you can see, we need the magnet glove in order to reach this Loa. Let's do that. Grab that one. Loa. Alright, smash as many boxes as you need if you need any crystals. I think we have more than enough to free all the Loa in the game though, so I'm not too concerned about that. Alright, so let's see, which one shall we get next? Actually, I believe there's one over here. Yeah, there's one on this cliff over here. Let's go grab him. Doop doop doop. Smash these. Alright, let's use a little jetpack to rocket ourselves up here. Oh dear. There we go. Boop. There we go. Lower. Up they go. Alright, and then the next one I believe is in the desert. Let's go and grab him right now. There we go. There's one in the desert. Grab you. And I'm gonna go this way, back to the island part. Alright, we're gonna go over here near the mountain area. A little tip, if you're having trouble finding where the Loa are, if we run around here... Oh, well, there's one right in the open there, but you can hear, like, they're, like, crying over here. Yeah, you can hear them. Well, it's kind of hard to hear because the music's really loud. Let me turn this down really quick. Alright, there we go. So you can hear, like, they're crying and stuff. They're really sad. It's really depressing and stuff. But it does help you figure out where the Loa are. So if you're having trouble finding them, just kind of listen to the sounds of their sobs, pleading for freedom. Just listen to that and you should be able to find some if you're having some trouble finding the more hidden ones. So those are all the ones, like, in the central hub area. The rest are back this way, towards the beginning of the game. We need to make our way through this first platforming section that we did, all the way back in part 1. We need to backtrack through it to find the rest of the Loa. Let's do that right now. Alright. Boop, doop, doop. Let's grab these crystals that are up here, because I can, and they're free. Alright, here we go. We got one over there in the distance already. Let's go ahead and grab it. Alright. Be free! Yay! Oh, jeez. Yeah, don't get too close to the Loa. when they're floating about there, because they like to bounce you away for some reason, which can be really dangerous if you're in an area like that, where you're in a high cliff with a bunch of water everywhere that can kill you. So, yeah, just try to keep your distance when the cage is open so that they don't bounce you off like that. Because that would not be good. Alright. Next one's this way. There we go. I believe, yeah, there's one down here. Free you. And then this last one we need the time orb for. We need to go over here. Let's turn this on. Now open up a passageway leading us to the last Loa. And there we go. Those are all the Loa in the hub area. Loa! And he just flies through the ceiling. Because that can happen now. So now we get to see what the Loa actually do. As you can see, when you free a certain amount of them, our good buddy the Elder has a little heart icon above her head. If you talk to her after giving her, after freeing a certain amount of Loa, she'll give you a reward. Yes, this is what the Loa do. They're health upgrades. So that you can, well, get more health. Yeah, we've been playing the game with 3 hearts the whole time, but if you're playing through this like the normal way and freeing the Loa as you go along, you'd have way more hearts at this point. So, yeah, I guess this was my 3-heart run of Skylar and Plux. Move over, Legend of Zelda. This is the true 3-heart challenge over here. Alright, so now that we've freed all the Loa in the hub area, we're going to go ahead over here to the first level of the game, and we're going to free all the Loa in here. There's about 18 Loa in total in this area, and we're going to, well, free all of them right now. Let's go. Alright, we're coming up on Loa number 1 right now. As you can see, I did the first platforming challenge. And the first Loa is down here, near the first gate. Let's open that up. There we go. Oh, jeez. Alright, here we are on Loa number 2. Near the first little spinning platform thing that you reach with these 3 moving pistons. I'm gonna jump over here to the other side and hope that I can make it across before... Okay, there we go. Alright, so before you climb these steps, immediately turn around and jump onto this ledge over here. And you'll find Loa number 2. There we go. You can see the next Loa over there in the distance, up on that cliff. We can't reach it from down here, though. We're gonna have to do some platforming to make our way over there. So let's just make our way through here like we normally would if we were playing the level normally. Go over here. This is where we got the jetpack. And then I don't believe that that elevator's not down there anymore, so we gotta do all this platforming again, just like we did normally. And then along the way, as we're making through this platforming section, we're gonna actually find another Loa, which is hidden behind these trees over here. Let's go over here. There we go. Loa number... Whoa! I almost fell off there. Loa number 3. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get Loa number 4 right now. Smack these boxes. I said smack these boxes. There we go. Alright. The button to turn on the elevator is over here. Probably don't even need to turn on the elevator though, because you can probably just jump down from here. But just to be safe, well, oh, I guess the elevator just stays up there until you land on it. Alright. Well, anyway, regardless, here's Loa number 4. Boom! Excellent. Oh, jeez. Yay! And here we are in this area where we have the challenge where we have to press the 3 buttons to open that gate over there, as you can see. There is quite a lot of Loa in this specific area. There's about 6 Loa in total. And we're gonna just go through and get all of them. There's quite a lot to get in here, so... yeah, let's just go ahead and tackle all of them. Alright, the first one is near this button. It's over here on this cliff. There we go, there's that Loa. Get him out of there. And then there's another one over here on top of this thing. Alright, up here. Oh, maybe not that far up there. Oh, jeez. Well, I hear it. I know it's up here. It's up here somewhere. Oh, there it is, hiding down here below this bridge. There it is. Alright, the next few we're gonna go over here in this cave area to get. Actually, before we do that, ow! Before we do that, there's another one in this cave over here that's also hidden. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here as well. Aw, don't cry, you're free now. It's all good. Except when you hit the wall, then it's not as good. Alright, now we're gonna go in through here to get the next few. Smack all these boxes. There's the next low over there. Free this guy. Hey! Lower! Alright, here we are near this button where we had to, well, open the gate, of course. I'm gonna roll down here to the beach. Ow. Get these boxes. Alright, so there's another one just chilling here on the beach. Smack this guy. And open this up. There we go. And then the last Loa that's in this area, what I would recommend you do is run back to the checkpoint that's here real quick, so that it saves your location. Because the thing about this is, like, if you die at any point before you reach a checkpoint, the Loa that you've collected so far don't carry over, and you have to collect them again. So, if you haven't reached a checkpoint before, what am I trying to say? If you've collected a bunch of Loa and then you die before you reach a checkpoint, all the Loa that you've collected get uncollected and you have to collect them again. So, reach a checkpoint, like right here, so that it saves your progress, and then that way you don't have to collect all those Loa again. Pretty helpful stuff. Now, why did I bring that random fact up all of a sudden? Well, because the last Loa in this area is, like, really, really tricky. It involves a mechanic that the game never really teaches you. It involves these mushrooms over here. Alright. So, as you can see, the last Loa is over there on that random island that's in the middle of nowhere. And as you can see, we gotta use some mushrooms to bounce over there. But as you can see, if we just bounce on them normally, Skylar doesn't really get a lot of distance if you just bounce on them normally like this. And that next mushroom you need to get to is really far away. So what you need to do in order to jump further, if you do a roll jump and then... Oop, that was a bad example. If you do a roll jump and then bounce on the mushroom, you can see Skylar gets a lot more distance. Like that, it carries the momentum that you've had after you do the long jump. You gotta take advantage of that when jumping on these mushrooms. You can't just jump on them normally and then go, because then you won't get enough distance to actually reach the next mushroom. So we're gonna back up here. Jump on that mushroom. There we go. First try. And there we go. We got that Loa. So that's why I recommend you do the checkpoint, because obviously, if you fall in the water, it sends you back, and you can only take a certain amount of hits before you die, obviously. So I recommend you get that checkpoint, so that way if you die during this, while trying to get this Loa, you don't have to collect all of those Loa again. So, just a little suggestion. Alright, that's all the Loa in this section of the level. We can go ahead and proceed forward now. And I believe the next Loa is actually right through this door, so... yeah, up here. Actually, not up there. It's behind this house. Don't listen to me. I'm dumb. Alright, here we go. Here's the next Loa. Right there. Yay! Doo-doo. Oh, geez. Double bounce. Oh. And the next level is actually really close by. Like 5 steps. Alright, there we go. Let me see if I can get a nice view of where we were. Yeah, you can see the house over there that we freed that previous Loa. That's where we were, and we just went along the normal platforming path until we reached here. And that's where the next Loa was. Easy peasy. So now here we are in this area, with all the burning houses. It's really terrible stuff, man. Before we head down this pathway, there's some grappling hooks over here they can grab onto. And you can get Loa number 13. Alright, and here we are in the third and final section of this level. Gonna go through here in the snowy mountains. Alright, and the next Loa is up there on the house on top of this mountain over here. Need to roll over here. Now, I'm not sure, like, what the intended path to get up here is, but the way that I do it, you gotta go over here, and as you can see, we got a little cliff over here that you can jump onto. And you jump up here, and then do that, and there we go. I think that might be the intended path, actually. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, like, where you can and can't jump to in this game. There's, like, a bunch of cliffs and stuff that looks like that you shouldn't be able to jump to, but you can. So, yeah, it's really weird. But I guess that's the way they intended you to do that. And then the next Loa is over here. Loa number 15. There we go. Over here with this watery looking place with this little fountain that's just... Oh, I guess that's a waterfall. It's a small indie company, guys. It's gotta come a little bit of slack. But yeah, in this area, as you can see, we got a Loa just kind of just chilling over here. Just hanging out. But don't worry, now it can go wherever it wants to go. Sweetness. Alright, we're almost at the top of this mountain at this point. As you can see, we got the next Loa. You should be able to just see it normally as you're making your way up this normal platforming section. Just hanging out up here. And then, I believe we're almost at the top at this point. I'm just gonna ignore these swarm bots because they're annoying. Here we go. So here we are, this is where you would get the fuse. Let's see, like right here. As you can see, we got this teleported over here. The fuse would be up here. This is where the fuse would be. And then down here, hiding in this little corner, is the 18th and final Loa of this area. And there we go. There you have it. Those are all the Loa in the first area of the game. Sweetness. Let's head back to the hub area. And let's go and tell the Elder about it. How many health upgrades are we going to get this time? Oh, thanks, man. Oh, sweetness. Got 2 new health slots. Awesome. Alright, so that's 2 areas down, 2 to go. The next section we're going to get some Loa in is the desert. Let's walk in here and let's go. Alright, so here we are towards the beginning of the level. As you can see, we got some branching paths here. We want to head towards the left pathway to get the first Loa. Let's go over here. Whoopsie daisy. Turn on this time orb. Now open up the pathway leading to our first Loa. 2. And there it is. Fly! Be free! Ah! So here we are back at the beginning of that branching path. We went left the first time. Now we need to go right, which is the intended pathway. And as can... Jeez Louise, go away, stinking swarm bots. Alright, so up here we can see we got some cliffs that we can jump onto. We can do that in order to reach the next Loa. Up we go. And let's swing over here. And there's Loa number 2. Sweetness. And let's just jump down this way to get to get back on the main path. Oh jeez, that was close. Oh, thanks for shooting that guy for me. Alright, let's get these enemies out of the way so they're not a big deal. Alright, so here we are where we got the time orb for the first time. As you can see, it's right over there. But before we head inside, we need to go this way. In this little nook here on the left here. Whoopsie daisy. And there we go, that's Loa number 3. Alright. So over here, much like the previous area that we were in, we got a whole batch of Loa that we need to get in this next section of the level. Here we are, in this area where we had the little challenge where we needed to get the time orb slider down to reach the door and block it off with the rock and such. Oh, I should not have turned that on. Let me turn this off. There we go. Alright. So yeah, in this area, we had a whole challenge. We need to get the sliding time orb down on the ground, and then we need to push a rock in the way of it to move it to the door leading to that section. We got about 5 Loa in this area to find. And the first Loa is over here. Let's go over here. There we go. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, ah. Great. Oh, I thought that put me back at the checkpoint for a second, and I was gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. But I guess not. Whatever, game. Alright, similarly to what I said in the previous level, I recommend going back to the checkpoint so you don't have to get that Loa again. Because it's a little tricky to get. So, there we go. Got that. So there's a bunch of Loa just scattered all over the place in this area. And they're a little tricky to find, but hopefully we're not going to have too much of a problem with it. Ow! I say as I get hit. Okay, the next Loa is down here. There we go. It's near the challenge where we knocked the sliding time orb down on the left pathway. And then, where's that shooting guy? I hear him. Ow. And there he is. Alright, let's get this guy out of the way so he's not a big deal. Doop, doop, doop. And then we also gotta go this way. Beyond this falling sand over here. We got Loa number 6. Excellent. And then I'm guessing near the area where we hear that turret shooting. We need to go this way. Got some floating time platforms over here. We can slow down time to jump on them. Get this guy out of the way. Jump over here. Ow. Oh, jeez, no! Okay. Cool. Alright, let's try that again. Knock you down, knock you down. And there we go. So that's Loa number 7. Hidden in this little cave over here. Alright, and then the final Loa of this area is going to be near the door that leads to the next section of the level. Let's head over there right now. Alright, here we go. This is where we knocked down that rock. And as you can see, here's the door leading to the next section. However, we need this time orb to not be here in order to reach this last Loa. Let's knock it back to the beginning over here. And let's turn this... Oh, jeez. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Hang on. Hang on. I need to fix you right now. That's a no from me, mister. Knock you over there. Okay. There we go. Because we still need to slide it back to the door later. Okay, so anyway. So as I was saying, we need to turn this on. And that'll open up a pathway leading us to the next Loa. Here he is. Hey guy, it's okay. Are you gonna fly through the ceiling too? Here we go. Yay! Alright, sweet. So that's all the Loa in this section of the level. And then the last two are pretty far apart. Oh jeez, why did I jump there? The last two are pretty far apart. There's one hidden in well, you'll just see. Point is, we need to knock this back. Oh, and then open this door again. And then for a little bit, we just need to play the level like normal. So let's just go over here. Here we go. This is what I was trying to say. So in this section, where we had that challenge where we need to like spin the platforms around in order to create a bridge leading to the next area. Yeah. We did this, and then knocked that around, and made a bridge over there. But before we go on that way, though, let's turn this back on really quick. When we turn on that time orb, it also makes a pathway over here. Couldn't reach this area over here because there was sand blocking it before. But now that it's in the past, we can make our way into this door, where we will find Loa number 9. There we go. And finally, here all the way at the end of the level, we need to make our way up this tree, and we need to reach the room where the fuse was in this area. Just go all the way around. Make our way to the top of this area. And the last Loa is in this room. Let's slow down time. Go on these platforms. I might have slowed down time a bit too early. No, never mind, I did it. Just barely, though. Alright. So, in here down somewhere. It's on the ground floor. Here we go. It's just chilling down here on the ground floor. Alright, there we go. Those are all the Loa in the desert. Sweetness. I know. Ah, shucks. Ah, sweetness. Alright, we only got one extra health slot out of that. Not getting as many as we did before. But whatever. Alright, so now we need to get one more set of Loa, which of course, fittingly, is in the last level of the game, CRT's base. So let's head inside and let's wrap this up. Alright, we got 14 Loa here. The first one is actually here at the very beginning of the level, which is quite convenient. You just jump our way through here. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, here we go. Hiding in the corner with all these prickly vines. Get out of here, man. You don't want to touch these at all. Get out of here. Jeez Louise, man. Alright, and then in this area, where we had to knock down the wrecking ball to open the grate, there are some other sections of this area on the sides here that we can go to. As you can see, we got lots of boxes and stuff we can collect. Really cool. But where we need to be is we need to be on the other side, actually. Yeah, right over here. So not completely on the other side, but mostly on the other side. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, and here's the next Loa. Loa number 2. Sweetness. Alright. If you just make your way through this platforming section normally, you should just come across this next Loa. It's just hanging out here on one of the platforms. So yeah, just make your way through here, and the Loa should be right over there. Pretty simple. Alright, so right as soon as you enter the second section, you need to turn around behind you, and there's a door over here with the next Loa in it. There he is. Get out of here. Here in this section, where we have to fight a bunch of enemies, in this little lava room, Again, if you just make your way through here normally, you should just come across it, hanging out in the corner. Here in the conveyor belt room with all the lasers, you want to run this way. Well, we got a hidden platform over here. Again, take advantage of listening to the cries of the Loa if you're having trouble finding this one. But he's like right here, just hiding behind. And then you can go over here and continue the conveyor belt room like normal. Here in the first laser puzzle room, you need to go over here. And we got another conveyor belt over here. And instead of going that way where we're supposed to go, we're going to go backwards. And we got another one in this hidden room. There we go. Alright, again, making your way through the platforming section like normal. We got all these hammers. Jump over here. And then we got these conveyor belts over here. Jump over here. And we got one hidden on top of this platform. Alright, we got this little platforming room with all this lava and these square platforms. We jump over here, and then run along this little skinny platform over here. We've got the next Loa, just abandoned here on this pillar over here. Get out of here, man. You must be hot. Jeez Louise. Oh, jeez, like I am! And here we are in the second laser room. Or I guess the final laser room, technically, because it's one big laser puzzle. But anyways, we need to go on this conveyor belt and jump on this platform over here in order to reach Loa number 10. And that's all for this section of the level. Now we're going to be heading down to the third and final section. Leg spike! Boom. Alright. So the first Loa is right across here. Gotta wait for this magnet platform to get over here because I was too slow. There we go. And you can already hear it crying down here. It's down here. And it's gonna be another one that's gonna bump through the ceiling. I guess they're just ghosts. They just have ghost powers now. They're Danny Phantom. He's a phantom. Alright, now this next one's kind of tricky. You can see the next Loa, like, right over there, way off in the distance. How are we gonna get over there? Well, what we need to do... Let's go over here like we normally would. Like so. Jump through here. And then, as you can see, yeah, here we go. We just got a platform just off here to the side over here. You'll probably miss it the first time around. Because I know I certainly did. But anyway, so yeah, you want to go through here and you have this whole platforming section with these lasers and stuff. You want to be careful, especially with this one. You're going to have to just jump down and out. Not do it like that. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. I think this is the right. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Alright, let's jump down here. No! Gosh darn it, Skylar. Okay, come on. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Gotta slip under those lasers very carefully. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. No, no, no! Okay, okay, it's fine. We still got 2 hearts. We're okay. There we go. And there we go. That's Loa number 12. And then the last 2 are actually here in this, in the fan area. Yeah, you don't even have to play the rest of this section. They're all relatively close together, apparently. Alright, so let's smack these around. Alright, so Loa number 13 is down here. And Loa number 14 is also around here somewhere. There, here we go. I see it. I see the hidden platform. I think. Or not. Oh dear. It's here, but it's here. I have it in my notes. I know it's here. Here we go, this way. There we go. I always forget there's like 2 in this fan area, so I have to like take notes to remind myself that, hey, there's 2 in this area. But there we go! That's the final Loa of the entire game! We freed every single Loa in Skylar and Plux. Now let's head on back to the Elder and let's get the last of our health upgrades. Alright, Elder, we did it!
You have shown great kindness, Skylar. To reward you for your hard work, I have increased your health.
Thanks, man. And there we go. We got all of the health upgrades and freed all of the Loa in the game.
You did it! You rescued every Loa from CRT's tyranny.
Yeah.
Passion truly knows no bounds.
Thanks, Elder. Glad we could help.
Skylar, the liberator of Loa.
And as you can see, when you free the Loa, like, they actually are scattered all about the island here, and you can actually talk to them. The Elder can speak to all of us using mystical powers. Apparently that's not a thing many can do. Sweetness. Make sure you have subtitles on, because, yeah, they speak in, like, gibberish. And, like, apparently they didn't think to turn subtitles on automatically to hear what these guys have to say, which is kind of weird. So, make sure you turn subtitles on beforehand, before you start talking to these guys, in order to see what they gotta say. So, let's see. But Vulcarians could never build a robot like the CRT, would they? Oh, I don't know. It's crazy, man. I'm not going to talk to every single one of them, because as you can see, there's a lot to talk to. But I'll show some of the highlights here. We're just three-dimensional beings trying to make sense of the fourth dimension. You literally aren't the same person as you were in the past. Dude, that's deep. I wasn't expecting some, Jeez Louise, man. Golly. Getting all philosophical up in here. You're a cat of some sort, right? So you were from the planet Zabra originally. Huh. You look confused. Sorry for asking a lot of questions. Oh. A little bit of origins of where Skylar came from, eh? Well, we are about to get our memories pretty soon from the siphon, so that'll be cool. I'd like to come with you when you leave this moon. I want some adventure in my life. Aww. Sorry, Loa number 847, but I'm afraid I venture alone. A time warp? What could the old ones have used those for? Space travel? Alternate timeline creation? Or just really wicked bullet time effects? Yeah, they matrixed it up. That's why they create the time orb. The time orb. Because they wanted to recreate the Matrix in live action. Which is weird because it's already in live. No, shut up. CRT really gives me the heebie-jeebies. Is he really a robot? Where did he come from? Why is he here? Oh my goodness gracious sakes! Some think CRT is evil. Do you believe in evil? I wonder what motivates him to do what he does. It won't be an excuse, but it could lead to a solution. Probably, man. Probably. I think whamsters are really cute. They're like a mix between a weasel and a hamster. How adorable is that? Oh man, it sounds so cute. LOL, totes adorbs. And there is some sort of climate crisis on the planet Meritus. What's that? Well, it's the home planet of the whamsters, of course. Oh. Despite their cute appearance, whamsters are quite warlike, I hear. Can you imagine? Adorable little conquerors. Must make them hard to take seriously. We're hearing a lot of talk about whamsters today, aren't we? We Loa don't really react to physical violence. We just wiggle around. But being in prison was the worst. Thank you for getting me out. Oh, you don't react to physical pain, huh? Oh, I guess you don't. You just do that. That's all you do. Thanks for saving me, stranger. Huh? Your name is Skylar? Whoa! Well, now we ain't strangers anymore. Cool. Have you tried pouncing onto the mushroom? It's one of my favorite things to do. It makes you go really fast. Oh! That's how you're supposed to know how to get that Loa on the mushroom. You talk to this guy. Okay. I guess it does tell you how to do it. You just have to go out of your way to find it. So, alright, cool. Hey Skylar, you are a Sphinx, right? Is it true if they say what happened to your home planet? What happened to her home planet? dude. Don't leave me hanging like that. Oh, no. Oh. Well, geez, it sounds like something bad happened to Skylar's planet. I hope it's okay. Oh, jeez. Jeez, maybe that's gonna be one of the memories Skylar's gonna get back. Who knows? Well, I guess we're gonna find out because the siphon's right here. Now that we've gotten all the Loa and got all our health upgrades, we've tied up all the loose ends that we need to tie up here on Clover Island. Now, we can head on up into the siphon, go to CRT spaceship, and put a stop to his evil plans once and for all. And we will be doing that in the next video. See you then, everyone.